Why do you want 3410? Just there. Goofy talk. We don't sell that. Stocks only go up. Toss is being goofy as hell today. I can't get anything for gold. Where are you pulling this 3410 from? Why 3410? This is actually setting up pretty nice. That's what I like. I don't like this move on the 15 where it's just like, it's a complete like rampage into that trend line too. But I don't have data for that area. What is it? 380? Yeah, I don't have data open. I should have kept my book open during this. You know what we could do, honestly? ZJS. Let's design an option play for that baby. So we got Powell coming up, right? Let's do SPX, right? Everybody loves a little XPS action. Alright, so if we throw in a little Powell baby on there, how's it? September 16th. Let's brighten it down. 14. Wolf. Alright, so if I move for Powell, Poppy Powell is actually going to be 50, but we'll do 50. Do 60 if we really want to, so 60. So we're in a pretty like wicked range for that, which means 60 here, which is right here. So if I move forward, so they're saying right there, and then 40 or 50 down is actually going to be, wow, okay, that's strong. Alright, so they're saying for Wednesday, we're gonna play to this range. We could go all the way down here, we can go all the way up. Actually, no. Yeah, no, that's right. I did it right. So they're saying we could go all the way up to here, all the way up to there. So what could you sell to get that? So switch over to the September 16th side of things. And let's just work off that. So let's just say we open up here tomorrow at 33.75. So let's grab, let's do, sell those. Pricing will probably be a little different, so September 16th. We want to put like 40. Let's just say we open up here tomorrow at 33.75. Yeah, let's do 15 wings. 15 Delta wings when it comes to that. So 25, just go to the Delta. I just realized you guys can't see my screen, so that's fine. So 15 Delta actually perfect for the targeted range for the implied move for September itself. So if you set up an Iron Butterfly on this, alright, so what you're going to be doing, you're going to be selling both sides of the 33.75s, and we're talking about if we open at this exact level tomorrow, no pricing adjustments, anything else like that. Sell both 33.75s, call put on the both of them, and you're going to be getting 15 Delta wings on those. And so 15 Delta wings is going to be 34.40, and then the 15 Delta wings is also going to be 3,300. Alright, so that's pretty wide, like super wide. So if you whip this open and you try to see, all right, how much am I going to make and lose on this? It is wide. All right, so most people they mess around with about 5K when you set up these types of trades, and you'll never lose 5K. It's almost impossible unless you literally just walk away from your computer and don't even bother looking. So you're just fronting the money. All right, so it's like at any point you can take your money out. And if it's going that far against you, like obviously you need to not be in that trade, and it's a 2-day period as well. So in the point of making money off of this trade, you're gonna get a dip to, it's almost impossible. You're gonna look at it here on this level. There, you're just fronting the money, right? So it's like in 34.20. So 34.20. It's going that far against you. What Homeboy was saying right here. Alright, so between this, if it stays here, which it did for the past, whatever, like that's a good range for it. If it stays between that range, you're going to be playing an iron butterfly on that. You're going to get some great movement on that as well. So let's just point it at, if you need numbers, tangible numbers to put this to, you're going to be looking at, what is it? $3 movement per contract. Plus or minus on that, but you're looking for a decay on that. So, am I? Hold on 1 second. Oh, damn! I didn't realize I opened up another one. So yeah, all right. So you're going to get about a $3 movement on that. You're looking for the decay to happen over time, and since the volatility is going to be high leading into a Powell event, here's where the problem lies big time. And this is this will lead into the things that I'll be talking about on last margin call too, is when you get an inflated IV, inflated premium with this, your decay on these contracts are going to suck horribly. So it's not your typical thing where there's no event leading up to it. It's just, it's a Monday, Tuesday, or Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. So it's going to stay elevated all the way up until 2 p.m. on Wednesday, because everyone's waiting for all these announcements. What's he going to say? What's he going to do? Fed talk. I think there's a couple things that are actually going on as well. 1 second, I want to make sure. What do we got going on that way? Alright, so Wednesday is going to be retail sales, home builder index, Federal Reserve announcement, and then Poppy P's press conference. So it's going to be a big day. That's one of the downsides, but it's also kind of going to help you a lot as well, since you won't get a lot of decay at the time being. You can let the day play out till noon or wherever time zone you're in and still put on this type of play and still make good money off it as well. So again, you're going to be fronting about about 3K for this play, and then you're going to be, if all of a sudden we did expire at this level, which you're not playing for it. When you play to these levels, you're playing just, it's like a scalp decay. All right, so you want it to decay once you read a profit target that you want, whether if you're a 40% or 50% or 60%, your max payout on this is going to be about 4,200. So even if you're looking for a 20% payout, all right, it's pretty damn good. It's really good. And that's all just off of one contract too. And there's a lot of people that do like 10 lots and just take, $1 movement off of these. So there's a lot of ways to play it. And you can do that. So like I was saying, Wednesday's pricing in the second line on each one. And then for that play, it's the middle ones. Non-directional on that. That's going to be the fun part. Screw scalping directionally and not only getting IV fucking crushed on that, or having to worry about your premium staying inflated, which actually probably worked better than you. Put a request for BA up on Twitter. Let me check this out. Approach to BA 400 full position. So remember our talk on Pepsi, where it proves otherwise, keep doing it, and when it finally goes against you, just change the game plan up. So, you know, like everyone was calling Pepsi this breakout, oh my god, it's finally gonna happen, and it happened. You got 2 days where that, like 2 or 3 days where that actually happened, it fell right back into range. So with BA, you know, if you can get 300 on that, 300 to 400 on that, let's see, 300 to 400, what's like, give me a time frame you want for this as well. Like, do you want short term to fuel a longer term position? Do you just want to make money on it? Like, what are you looking for? Because you can design a play for 300, build a position off the 700, and just, you know, have high gamma exposure to whatever type of move you want to do, and then just play to that. 10 2 to 3 weeks. All right. For 3. Do they have any events coming up? $13. Yeah, so the option market is literally just pricing in that it stays in range again. It's a big range, so let's see what we can do. You might be able to sell some good premium for the put side if you wanted to roll an Iron Condor on that for 2 weeks out, so let's see. One second. 5. Let's do that. Because a breakout is, if it was to break out, it's 190-ish. Yeah, that'll be the slowest decay ever if you do that, though. You know, honestly, just run an Iron Condor on that. Just play the actual movement itself. You know, it's gonna stay in range. There's no reason to break it. Like, don't try to get fancy and this is at the inflection point on the chart. It's gonna break this way and that. Just play what you can. So what I was thinking on was when I'm looking at that, I'm pulling it up on the chart. I'm finding the historical levels on that, and it's just playing to 155 to about 190. Yeah, 190 on that. And you want $400. So obviously you can basically do 5 wings on that, $5 strike wings on that. So just keep it under like 160. You can be selling the 160, sell the 187.50s, and then do the 187.50s because it's close to that breakout, and you'll still get that decay when it happens, but it also allows for the pullback back into range and still collect. And then for the cap sides, if you even want to cap it, or you can just run the strict strangle if you have the capital to put it up. And then just do the 192 is the cap, and then the 155 is the cap to the downside. What's up, Bossero? Like, does that make sense? So, yeah, so the entire play is the 155, 160s, 187s, 192s. Well, Bossero, it's actually the only music that isn't copyrighted that I'm allowed to play on stream here without having to purchase the license itself, so don't sing, please. No, you serenade me enough. Yeah. Mark has a stronger voice. I'm born with what I have. Everybody makes fun of my voice. I'm a grown man with a 15-year-old boy voice. It's a gift and a curse. There, is that the music better? I turned it down. Finally somebody. So yeah, Boeing, just same thing as Pepsi, just play the range until it confirms otherwise, and then look to see if you want to take it off. And by the time it breaks that range too, you'll have collected something. Oh, someone said, what was the other one? Was it like Arc or something? No. Volt. What was the other one? What's Volt? Jackass. That a liquid shit. IMMU, isn't that? Was that a penny stock a while back? I don't know. What is it? Did it get bought out? If it got bought out, why are you trying to short it? Volt's like $1, dude. You know what you do? Just do a complete risk reversal on it. Is that real? It is. Holy shit. Nothing traded on it. No, I wouldn't do that. What was the other one? Somebody's saying... Oh shit. What do they even do? Information sciences? Is this a penny pump play? Yeah, I think it was 155, 160, 187.5, and 192.5. It's $5 wings. Oh, yeah, I could just, I'll just type it out. Now, in case anybody else wants it. A staffing company? Alright, so what was the probability of that? Was it 160 to 187, right? Yeah. That's 87. Yeah, it's sitting about like it should be about 70% probability of that play hitting. Maybe probably 60. That's what Pepsi was saying too, and then Pepsi just fell right back. kind of playing off back to back. That's mucho fono. Why didn't I? I didn't go for the call condor, I just went for a butterfly. I was thinking about the call condor though. It's just the speed to which it moves and goes against you. So with that, it'll just buy me more time. So like if all of a sudden it opens up at 145, like whatever, and it goes against me, I would just lose like $13 less if it did that. Instead of if I took a butterfly, I think it would be like 20 or something. So it's just different ways to control the speed and risk of the play. And that's kind of the same thing for the, if I was to take a vertical on that, I could always just buy back the other side of that vertical, the sell side, and then just keep the open exposure to the, what would probably then be an at the money strike, which is ideal. But then you're only working with the one side that's like kind of protecting the downside by having that sell side on the vertical itself. And if you get it too close, then so like if I was to do a 150 152, then you know, and you try to buy that back, it just, you're gonna need that extra movement to compensate for that though. So it's just yeah, it just depends on how you want to set it up. Someone sent up or not, that's not KFC, that's Kraft. Okay. Wolf. Why? Okay, yeah. You know what? Kraft Heinz isn't that bad. What would I do? 400 risk for Kraft Heinz. She's going full on bet there. Keep exposure high. Stairway to profit. You could look at the I mean, it's a decent chart for bottoming. Probably just sell the 30s for October, buy the 2750s for protection, so that the max you can lose is whatever, what is it, what are they trading at? So you get 30 back from that, so 30, and then off that, so 220 risk to the downside if it actually goes against you. And then just buy the at the money strike for like a 32, or you can go a little bit lower, you know, maybe if you want, or higher I should say, grab the 35s. It's a significant change in delta though, it's about half the speed, and you're getting, what is it, a fourth of yeah, a fourth off the gamma as well. So it's going to be a bit of a whatever, but if it fits your play too though, you'll walk away with a credit on that and less risk to the downside as well. So you'll be looking at about a 250 risk if you did that. So 35 long on the Octobers, sell the 30s, and buy the 2750s for protection. That would be mine. Here, I can do this. Let me do that. Do I have it loaded up already? No. Detach. Yeah, so here. So in terms, oh shit. In terms of what I'm looking at, like there. So what you could do is, you know, you'd be selling here. Let's get visuals on it. Selling there. So you say it's not going to go there. You can extend that left, kind of look at where it was, and then you just be buying it at the money here. So if it goes down below there, which it's already showing signs of trying to form a base, gives you a couple months to work with. Yeah. It's a dope way to cut the costs. Yo, you should watch the... CCL, isn't that Carnival Cruise Line? Yeah, Carnival Cruise. Oh god, you are the worst. For 200 risk. Dude, you are not going to get any movement on that unless you're playing for a breakout. So let's roll this. Let's talk it. Want to up it to 217? Up to 217. I got something for you. Alright, let's see. Where would it be? 2050, 1450. What's the date on this? October. Yeah, no one takes cruises in October. Perfect play. Alright. Let me see what I got. Alright, so this bad boy. Sorry if it's like super zoomed in. Alright, so you'll be selling the at the money strikes each way. You'll be creating an iron butterfly essentially. If you don't want to cap it off, well, you're going to cap it off because you said 200 risk. So you're going to be selling the 1750s each side, call put, buying the what was it? I don't even remember. The 2250s for the protection, and then for the downside you're going to be buying the 1250s. It should come out to a total of like 280 credit, if I did that right. Yeah, 280 credit. And then you're risking the 217 to the downside, and this plays out all the way up until earnings though, which is probably a bad idea, but probably not, because everybody knows that they're still not going to be taking cruises still. So play it. It's what is it? It's been playing to basically $10 and $19 for the past since March. Do it until it doesn't work. Then when it doesn't work, try it again just to make sure. It's the best advice you'll hear. So yeah, so here, I'll type it out for you too. So buy, sell, 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 buy. solar. Get out of here. There's no sun in the winter. Stupid play. What does Workhorse even do? Like, everybody has always talked about this. What is Workhorse? What is Workhorse? Oh, Butt Nuggets, that is jumped. Is it really horse meat? I honestly don't even know if you're joking with me or not. Alright, so I got about like 15 minutes left on the stream. That's what I'm going for, right there. Like right above the, was it 78.50 or so? It's gonna be my go-to trade for the night. Can do this. He just has to push. Where's the vaccine news after hours? What I'm telling you. I love Dwayne's tweets recently. That was such a pretty setup, but I'm sure that was annoying to play. I think I tried to play that for the challenge. I know a few people that played that for the challenge. Did really well on that. And then Robin Hood said, nope. Yeah, look at this hammer. Look at this hammer. Hammers are deadly. Hammers have caused every crash in the history of crashes. That's a fact. Just don't even bother checking. You gotta just trust me on this one. By the way, if the person that suggested craft is in here still, thank you. Appreciate it. I'll be watching that. Did you guys hear The Office in the background? It's the loudest intro in the world. If you scroll your mouse really fast like this, it gives you a better perspective how things work. It's like it tricks your eyes into seeing patterns. It's a good technique, I promise. What's another one? Is it DraftKings? Ugh. Isn't it? Is this just, yeah, it just IPO'd. I don't understand the ESPN deal. I don't understand how that's great. Yeah, a failing network, all of a sudden partners with it. Now it's a good thing. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. I'm not gonna get my trade. The trick is to keep moving your lines to make sure you're never wrong. Look at that, boom. Saw it coming. You heard the cat? I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. That little bugger is the loudest cat in the world. He cries over everything too. I'll give him treats and he'll cry more. I'll let him outside. He'll cry more. I'm done with cats. I want a dog. God damn it. I'm muting my mic. I'm gonna go chase the cat real fast. How do I get my exercise for the day? I scare the cat. I'll chase him into the basement. If you want a cat, I got just the cat for you. His name is Mario, and he's the worst. Yeah, I know. You would think like with a new house and like new places to explore, a backyard to explore, like he'd just be in heaven, but no. This dude is a grade A prick. I'm not gonna get my trade. I just want to go long. What was the other, like, I'm trying to figure out what the other names I was looking at. So I was looking at Target with the, went with the butterfly over the condor on that one. Boeing, we talked about the setting up the iron condor on that. Basically saying, just calling the bluff that it's not going to break out. Goldman Sachs. What are all financials doing? Financials are shit. Whatever. Let's see. Goldman, was it MasterCard? No. No, it wasn't MasterCard. That chart doesn't look familiar. Netflix. You know, surprisingly, we'll see. Cause like the first time since COVID that Netflix is put in like 2 consecutive days under the 50, even after the drop. That shit is going to OTC. Mark my words. Don't really though. I like some of their shows. Was it Rocket Mortgage? I don't know why that's. Why do people want to play weird shit? Yeah, I guess go long. What? People are buying houses at a crazy rate. People are going to be getting cars, going back to shopping again. Yeah, go long Rocket Mortgage, man. People need loans. What could you do with that? Let me see. Well, let's go super long. I agree. What's all-time high? 34. Let's do. We don't want to straddle that because we don't think there's that much downside. So maybe we can collect something off this. Collect maybe 21s. Yeah, let's do that. $2 strike wings on that. You'll collect $1. It'll help fuel the play for you. Make it a little cheaper since premium's a bit high. What's the 78% vol? Yeah, so cut down $1 if you really want to get funky with it. Let's do that. So let's do 2. Let's put $4 wings on it. You'll collect 150. No, we're not gonna do like that. Okay. Let's just stick with 2. That'll fit your bias. Then let's go. Let's target these 27s for the call side on the December, and you'll walk away with a 190 debit. That'll fit your 200, but you'll need a bit more in case it goes against you, right? How much more would it be? Yeah, 350. But you got such a wide range on that. You have such a wide range on that. So you won't lose money until here. Do I have everything detached still? Yeah. Okay, so for this one, for Rocket Mortgage, we are a bullish loan taking outing in. So it's gonna be this. So you're gonna be selling the 21s, so it allows it to come back down. You're going to be buying the 19s for protection. It's a $2 wing. You're collecting about 80 off of December, which means 200 minus 80. It's going to be 120 that you're risking on that maximum. Okay, because then it just equals out. And then you're going to be buying the 27s, which is whatever. I'll just put it right there, fitting. So you're just going to say it's gonna keep going up. And you're at a 190 debit, so you're going to be looking at needing there by expiration. It's dope. Yeah, it wasn't a call condor, it was a butterfly. Yeah, that would be my play for Rocket Mortgage. It's pretty funky. It's funky, you'll like it. It allows you to drop too. Kind of gives you the I call it the staircase to profit spread. this cat. I thought I killed him. Be right back. A short play for GRWG. How much? How much risk? And is it liquid? Yeah. Okay. How much you risking? You can just say like short, and I could be like, all right, well, here's like $1 million play. You just need to have $5 million in capital to put it on. 200, and you want to be short this? It's ballsy. It's ballsy. Hold on, one sec. Let me figure this out. All right, so 200. 200. Well, we're not gonna do September 18th. Let's move out. You want a short play, seriously? Okay. All right, so we're gonna work with October because I don't think you want to wait till January for a $200 play to come back. And you want it to be short. Let's see what we got. Any worries with assignment by any chance? I'm just gonna assume that you have no worries, and if for some reason you got assigned on anything, you could cover it, because I don't want to put you in a play that you can't cover it if you need to. But it's also a it's a penny, so whatever. Not a penny play, whatever. It's probably mid cap. I don't know what it is. Okay, so yeah, covered. Alright, well that changes it. So Alright, since it's a course of over this extended time of this long, and since it makes violent moves, I think it's best to give yourself more time to react off this play, just in case it does go against you and it goes parabolic like it does. Strictly trying to play a vertical, that could go against you just as quick. Obviously you're selling it and it will ease off of some of that pain. It was kind of going like I was talking about with Target as well. I think what your best bet in terms of safety and for the sake of the account itself, I think you should be running just a put condor on this. So you would be grabbing a 1750, you'd be buying it. All right, so you're getting the Greeks off that. Greeks meaning, you're playing off of the Delta Gamma move off of that to the downside. You're also going to be selling the 15, selling the 12.5 off that, and then buying the 10 to cap it off. So you want it to push down, but it's giving you a little bit more room to mess around with. And then you're benefiting from it stalling, which if it pulls back, whatever, it'll lead into historical support with it as well, which is that $10 range that's on it. So you'll be making money from, what was it? It was, I'll just call it like 1650 all the way down to 11. And you put it on, it's going to be about a 130 debit, so that's the maximum you can lose on that. You're capped, you're fine. My thing is, if you're worried about assignment in these spreads, just take it off beforehand. When you can get to whatever last day, unless it's like deep in the money and someone really wants to exercise that or assign that to you or whatever. Doubt it, but you never know. So here, I'll type it out. Just remember, with a put condor, you're just selling the insides. So buy the 1750, buy the 10, sell the middles. You want price to be around the 1250, 15 for maximum profit, essentially. Maximum profit is going to be 120 on that, which isn't bad at all. Was it 60% back on your $200 investment? It's directional though, so how much of it go into that? Change it. You can just work with Toss's probability model if you really need to. Yeah. No problemo. And then if you want to do 12, well, it would be 10. Yeah, so on an October expiration, you're looking at between 10 and 1750 is about roughly like 63% chance of hitting. Obviously, it means nothing. It's just basing the probability on the historical vol of the options themselves. Percentages and the probability to profit, whatever, is based on that, by the way, so always take it with a grain of salt because things change. History isn't static. So with that play too, it allows some upside as well if it does continue to break out. There's a couple other ways you can do it too if you really want to do it that way. It's just taking that vert on there, but you're going to be making the same amount, but you're more exposed, and if it pops up against you, it's going to go against you faster. So like, let's say with that call condor too, like put condor, let's say tomorrow news comes out and whatever it is, and whatever, and it pops up to 20, you know, you're down 50 bucks on that. Versus just taking a debit, and you'll probably be, or a debit vertical on that, you'll probably be down like 75-ish. We'll just run it. Let's see. Oh, we keep it 2. Probably keep it 5 wide, right? Yeah. Still fits. So like if you were to do a 5 wing on the 15 right at the money, whatever, and it popped up to a 20, you're down 110, so you're literally cutting your potential loss down in half by taking that condor, and you're sacrificing obviously more profit in order to make sure you have more protection and you're not as exposed when things go against you. I got 6 minutes to make things happen. I don't want to play this range. What's that? 3-point range? Unless things get funky over this glorious blue line. So we'll see which way things go for the last 5 minutes. Tomorrow, Tuesday. Import price index, industrial price, production, median house, poverty rate. Yeah. Who cares about tomorrow's stuff? Everything's gonna be stalling anyway for Wednesday. Five minutes, make your move. While I got your attention, if you could help me out, like, subscribe, share, it means a lot. It helps me grow. It helps me get a partnership with YouTube. I'm just gonna be completely open and honest. Being able to monetize a channel is always awesome, whether it's Twitch or YouTube. Extend this. That's why. Yeah. We'll go right back into this range, or this. This is what I'm afraid is gonna happen. I'll take a trade in the last like 3 minutes, thinking something funky will happen, and I'll just look like this for the rest. See, I was hoping for this, where like you'll get confirmation to a side, at least, and it just pooped. Just pooped. Alright, if you got questions, there's like 2 minutes left. So get them out there. My new favorite fizzy water is this black cherry coffee, and it has caffeine in it. I didn't know that till after I pounded one. at like 9 o'clock at night. So, yay. Oh, and I get nothing from this, so don't worry. If you guys really want a good podcast, there is one with Odd Lots with Joe Weisenthal or whatever his name is, and Ben Efreet or whatever. I don't know his name either, how to pronounce it, or Eifreet. That is a good one to understand how just options and how they play into the overall market and what's been going on. They talk about the SoftBank shit. They talk about the influence of Wall Street Bets and what they're doing. That was a fun episode and actually knowledgeable, and it wasn't just blaming retail traders, even though while activity's up, the account sizes are not, or they're nowhere near institutional values. So don't blame Robinhood, you look stupid. Yeah, so give that a listen. It's like 45 minutes too. It's not that bad at all. It's really good. And Joe's got a weird voice just like me, so I feel like a connection with that as well. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that. What the max I could have got for that? A half a point. Oh wait, now things are getting funky. No, they're not. Doesn't someone open at 11? Is that Japan or China? I think Japan is at 9:30. Alright, whatever. I promised I'd be off by 11, so I will see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in again. I appreciate it. We'll do during the day stuff too, so if you're watching now, it's always fun to have like people to talk to during the day, even though it's more stressful because things are moving faster. But join tomorrow, it's fun. I'll go over plays as I watch them. Like I was doing a Target on stream today, talking about how I was going to design it, what I wanted out of it, why I was waiting for certain things as well. So tune in.